Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to another video. And now, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Soul Burst that was introduced with the most recent Lumen Legacy update that came out about an hour after I'm recording, actually 30 minutes after I recorded this. We are going to be taking a look at the Hagenosh Soul Burst. And I'm pretty excited to actually give this one a look. Now, I'm running very clever, clumsy, sluggish. Now, I think that this one works really well. Because when you look at the Hagenosh's, Soul Burst Hagenosh's stats, when we get there, I will explain why it kind of makes sense. So we have our item Nosh Burst, which allows us to Soul Burst, of course, and it will be very useful for this video because I don't think it'd be possible without it. And yeah, of course I got very clever here, and I'm also running the secret ability, because the secret ability, when another Lumien's move comes in contact with you, they might decide to continue using that move for a few turns. So basically, let's say that we switch in on a resisted move on something that has a move that could hit us really hard, like a Hunter, for example. If we switch in against Vice Jaws, we could maybe force it to Vice Jaws more, so then it has an incentive to want to switch out, giving us a free Soul Burst. Now here I'm running Rejuvenate, Bulk Up, Fiery Faunt, and Baneful Bash, though I don't really know. I think that this thing on first impression could be a little bit mid. I'm not entirely sure. To me, it kind of seems a slightly mid, but we're going to find out. I think its ability is going to carry it and be very strong in that regard. But the idea here is we want to bulk up and become really strong. And because of our very clever boosting our lower or our higher defensive stat, that's good. But bulk up and Fiery Faunt being a damaging move that also increases our melee defense stat, is going to be incredibly helpful. And we're running Baneful Bash for those pesky water types and air types that could potentially want to switch in. Yes, we have Fiery Faunt for the air types, but Baneful Bash offers a really solid neutral ground. And yeah, with the TPCR with 200 health, 36 energy, 64 melee attack, and 200 range defense. With 200 range defense, so we are as range bulky as possible, getting us to nearly 200 range defense at level 50. And with 36 energy, we get to 260 energy, though I think you could probably lower it down to 255 and then throw like 88. Actually, you could do this might work a little bit better, is if you do this and then this, you get more melee attack out of it. And yeah, the 88 melee attack is just leftovers you throw into. You could actually put the 88 into your melee defense or even your speed. If you really wanted to, you could throw it into your speed to try to outspeed some other stuff, that like Gargoyle defense, for example, because that could get some mudslides off to kill you, and if you're not sluggish. So one problem with sluggish is that if you don't have speed investment, you might get outsped by Gargoyle defense. But yeah, the whole idea here is we want to bulk up and become really strong, and our Soul Burst move is very cool. It's called Meltdown, and we're going to get into it when we get into the battles. And without further ado, let's get into it. My data stores just went down the second I started or was going to battle. Alrighty, and here we go into the first one. We're going to throw the Hagenosh right in the front. And it's actually very strong, this game, seeing as their only resists are Eruptodon and their own Hagenosh. So the Hagenosh could be Muckbuck, so you need to be a little bit careful. We can go Luminami, and it's pretty solid into it in general. I really like Phagenaut as well, seeing as it has really strong Zip Zaps and also forces big damage on Lachette. So I think this works really well. One problem is we're a little weak to the Sea Drake, but we do have Hagenosh, which can switch into the plant move and maybe force it to keep using its Thorn Slam if it is indeed Boots. And that would be, just keep it like that. And we can go Gondor Veil, but one problem is the ability that Soul Burst Hagenosh has is called Gorge. If you try to set up enchantments or hazards, it will just eat them and restore health. So it's really good into hazard stuff. I think I gotta do this, right? This Samarine is really scary, I'm gonna be entirely honest. And I can do this for Alaguana. And then, yeah, I think this is fine. I just don't have any hazards. And that's okay. We don't really need hazards. Though I'm actually very weak to the Dragonite looking at it now. Maybe I have to go with this. Luminami's only strong. Actually, Luminami's really bad here. I almost brought Luminami into this fight. My only problem is the Samarine if it gets going. Right, that's one problem. Well, I actually outspeed this thing base, and it can't switch into my Zip Zap right now because Eruptodon is not Soul Bursted yet. So my Zip Zap is completely free. Let's go immediately for a Thorn. So this is Boots. We know for 100% fact that this is a Boots Sea Drake now. We Zip Zap, get ridiculous damage on it, and then we can go straight into our Hagenosh, and we can go for a Soul Burst immediately. We could probably even Soul Burst, and we're probably fine. One problem is we are walled by that Eruptodon, so we also could Baneful Bash, which could pick up a kill and potentially get a poison on something. Let's actually just Baneful Bash. Let's Soul Burst. Here we go. Here we go. Soul Burst. And what do they switch into? They are into... Yep, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. And now we can go into our Plasmoth, which can't exactly beat the Eruptodon, but we can stall it. Hopefully. Again, hopefully. Because we might not be able to do that. But anyway, I need to get a screenshot of the Hagenosh, dude. Atomic Hagenosh! It's so cool. Dude, it's so cool. Alright, as we Baneful Bashed on the Eruptodon to get... I was gonna say! What the heck? Okay, so this is definitely going to Soul Burst. Phagenaut is really strong, but we can't go into it right now. Plasmoth is really my only switch. They're going to go for a Hellstorm, which can hit... Actually, no, they would go for Landslide. They would have to Landslide, right? So I'm going to go Plasmoth. And then I'm going to Plasmoth and Rejuvenate spam. And if it ever clicks Magnify, our Plasmoth dies. Yeah, here's the Soul Burst. So we got really big damage in the Eruptodon really early. So that's really, really good. But yeah, our ability Gorge, if they try to go for hazards, we can just eat them alive. And it also eats enchantments. And it's just really strong in that regard that it can stop hazard setup. Stuff like Banoki that might want to set up its Banana Split can no longer do that. But Banoki generally likes to blow you up first. So, as we get an immediate... Oh, that's so cool! We got a Charge Dark proc on the Earth type. Oh, that's awesome, huh? So now this is incredibly slow. Rejuvenate. There's Seadrake. Our best switch into Seadrake is our Festifer. And our Festifer can tank the hit decently well. Seeing as how much Phagenaut took, we might take a lot more than I'm expecting. But so far, the Hagenosh is not doing too bad. It also can outspeed the Eruptodon right now. So if we play it right... Okay, yeah, we take a lot there. This is about what I expected to take. I want to Rejuvenate because I feel like they're just... I need to stall out this Hellstorm as much as possible and take as minimal damage as possible. They could just Thorn Slam again, but no, they don't. They want to switch out probably to Samarine, I'm thinking. Hagenosh also works. Is it going to Muck Buck? Hellstorm ends this turn. What a dub. We stalled out the Hellstorm. We took very minimal damage. And we can go into our own Hagenosh because we can always outpace it. And we can try to set up our Fiery Fondants for high melee defense. And if we could bulk up, actually, we might want to bulk up to try to break through the Eruptodon, right? Let me go to Eruptodon Magmadire. So we get our Hagenosh in as they go for a Muck Buck. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. We shouldn't honestly take that much. We took a lot more than I wanted to. It's definitely Madcap. Let's just Rejuvenate then. Keep ourselves healthy. Maybe try to stall this thing out. Muck Buck comes out again. The problem is I don't have any good switches into this. I am getting damage on it though. Actually, funnily enough, I could bulk up and then just Rejuvenate again. And then I start taking way less. I could. Let's bulk up. I can bulk up and then Rejuvenate. Maybe. And he might run out of energy by then. Or I can just straight up avoid it. That works too. That actually works really, really well. I'm just going to Rejuvenate now. I forget that move can miss. Well, we are very hard to kill right now. We are incredibly difficult to kill. We now have, let me look at my stats. 180 melee defense, 247 melee attack, and 196 range defense with 194 health. We are very, very bulky. Very hard for him to take down. Well, this came in. This is a range attack that uses our melee defense, or a melee attack stat. The problem is, they're going to go for a big Landslide. I'm going to take a lot of damage. Landslide from a 200 smart does about 50%. So I could go for a wait. And if we can get a paralysis off, if we can get it paralyzed, full para, we're happy. There's Landslide. Wow. Again, this thing is incredibly difficult to take down. Meltdown is 100 base power right now. And it is a ranged attack. Trying to be as bulky as possible. I did kind of waste it, but I am being annoying. If I can just fish for some of these paralyses. Let's just Meltdown. It's a range attack that uses our melee attack stat, as it nearly kills. As they get full para'd! Yo, we're still alive. We're still alive. And we can actually Fiery Fondant to increase our melee defense stat even further. We could if we wanted to. Let's Fiery Fondant. Heck yeah. Fiery Fondant. We increase our melee defense, so we are even harder to take down on the melee side. If they go to something like Samarine, Sharpen makes a lot of sense, but I'm at +1 melee defense, so there's a very good chance I actually survive. My data stores are still down. My data stores, dude. No. The Hagenosh is popping off. We can barely freaking see it. Hagenosh. Oh, they're going to go for a Muckbuck. I can just go for a wait here. I should always live, then I can just rejuvenate. He might have just let me come back from this. I think he just let me come back from this. Oh, he did. He just let me come back from... This is so hard to kill. You can't kill this thing. Though this thing is incredibly susceptible to high melee defense walls, such as Obsidian and stuff like that. I can rejuvenate here, then rest. And then probably rejuvenate again. Yeah, I can rest here. I need to rest. If they crit me, it doesn't matter. I think I would just die to crit anyway. I can just rest, rejuvenate, bulk up, maybe. Or do I have to keep spamming rejuvenate? He can't break past this, though. He can't. My Hagenosh is beating up his Hagenosh. They rejuvenate themselves. Then we get a free rest off. Okay, I'm going to bulk up then. Bulk up comes out here. Honestly, if I'm them, I'm going to fish for Baneful Bash Poison if I'm them. They want to go for the increased melee defense. So I should start probably trying to kill it because we're going to get into an annoying war that none of us want to fight. So we need to fish for poisons here. Though they are Rejuvenate, Fiery Fondant, Muckbuck, and then what? Okay, well, I can go for a rest, probably. We're going to rest, get our energy back. I should probably rejuvenate it into rest, but that's fine. Are they going to wait, expecting me to attack? Oh, they waited. That's bad for them. I'm going to Baneful Bash again, because I want to get as much damage as I can on this thing. Because this is neutral right now. Actually, do you think I could just break it at this point? Maybe. I might be able to just break it. He might expect you to rejuvenate here, which is why he's going for rest. Baneful Bash comes out. And there it is. That's what I was fishing for. He now dies because of the poison. I was fishing for the poison. It was one of us fishing for the poison there. If he had Baneful Bash, he should have just kept going for it. This is another reason why I was talking with one of my mods, Isaac, on stream. And we were talking about if you want to run Muckbuck or Baneful Bash. And if you run Baneful Bash, you can hit water types. And you're also offered a neutral option against air types. But you can't break through stuff like I just showed. You can't break through that. Can I just rejuvenate on this? Or do I rest into rejuvenate? I don't think I died a mudslide. So I'm going to rest into rejuvenate. Oh my god, I don't think that I died to this. Oh my god. This thing is so difficult to kill. I got one bulk up off and I've been on the field this entire game. He can't break me. And I just heal. Oh wait, I might be slower than it. Oops, no, I forgot I'm slower than it. I thought I outsped it. I meant to do that. I meant to live and take 40 damage from a super effective hit. Yeah, sure. Why not? We're going to rejuvenate again. He's mudslide spamming. Eliguana does not have a high energy stat. That's the thing. He's gotta hope for crits at this point. Wow. I'm just surviving. Samarine? This can't kill me now. I can just click Fiery. Right? I click Fiery, get melee defense. He's gonna Wave Wrecker, hope for damage, and gets nothing. Oh my god. Oh shoot, that's a little bad. If I hit myself, that's bad. It's a little bad. Just a little bit. Rejuvenate if I can, because he's gonna Wave Wrecker again. Oh, he forfeits. Oh my god. He just could not break through the Hagenosh. Holy. And this is another very good game. Okay, there is a Billiforge, which is something that I was a little bit worried about running into, but that is the actual only thing that I'm worried about. Though there is the option... Wait. Do I eat the poison barbs that he sets up? Do I eat that? I'm actually very curious about that now. I don't know if I do, but maybe do this as the lead. Again, my lead with this is really strong because I can either Flash and Flee or just Zip Zap. I'm gonna bring the Monkey because Banoki can kind of just Rogue Assault everything on his team and then they kind of just die. One problem I'm having is I'm a little bit scared of the Doku. Wow. The freaking Hoggenosh, dude. The Hoggenosh is insane. Should I pop into the VC with Arcs and Eat and say, do you guys want to have a king? It's really bad for this guy. Yeah, this is very, very bad for him. I think I have to Flash and Flee, though. He never stays in. He's going to go into either Doku or Lashent. Okay, it's Lashent. Did he bring Doku? If they went Lashent immediately, I'm thinking there's no Doku. I want to go immediately into Hogenosh because he might just slap down. Oh, and I can get my Sweet Touch to proc. Or he just clicks Earthquake because he clicks Unga Bunga, super effective move. Oh no, can I get the Sweet Touch here? I got crit immediately. Okay. Gonna be entirely honest, I really did not want to get crit immediately because that is really bad. Really? I get crit immediately? Maybe my Soul Burst gives me enough bulk to kill the Lashent. Maybe. Because that crit lets me die to Earthquake. If I die to Earthquake here, that's all because of that crit. I literally only die because of that crit. If I die, it's just because of that crit, because it did too much. That should have done like at least like 40-something%. Then I'm fine on Earthquake. You can't block this though, right? Guess I'm not too worried about that, right? So he's not Earthquake, clearly. Here's more Fezu. So my Hogenosh is back in the game. I lost my Meltdown, but that honestly doesn't really matter. We're gonna go Plasmoth. And Plasmoth allows me to just dissipate. If Morphezu decides to go for Palm, that's also fine. Oh, he could get immediately paralyzed. No para, that sucks. I don't want to forfeit. We're gonna dissipate. He could also stay in and be very ballsy in Palm. But then I just go Monkey. Then he dies. I just get to go into the... If I just get my my thing off here, I just get a Raging Tackle or something. If he lets me dissipate for free, if he palms, it's a throw. Oh, he's thinking... Oh, he's going to palm. He's going to palm it knowing that I'm going to dissipate, so he gets free damage. So I'm forced to go back into Plasma, so then he jet streams to go for the kill. But then I just go into the Monkey, then I just kill. If he shows palm, then that's my plan right now. He's really thinking about wanting to do it. He's really wanting to do it. But that... Lashent... Curious. Okay, as they are now into Chienta. My Dissipate can come out here, and I get to go into the Hogenosh. And now I can bulk up. Or do I just Fiery? That was incredibly loud. I'll go close my door. Hold up. My sister was playing the loudest music I've ever heard. Do I just Fiery Fondant? My problem is if I Fiery Fondant, then they just go Doku, and then they Spine Break, and they set up Poison Barbs, and then my entire team gets poisoned. Or do I bulk up to Scout Doku? I think I bulk up to Scout Doku. No, they just go instantly Morphezu. Huh. Okay. I guess I'll go back into Plasmoth then. He's letting me fish for the Charged Arc proc. I don't know. Is he gonna palm? No, he's letting me fish for it. I mean, he's clearly Goggles, right? He's very clearly Goggles Morphezu. And this is the only reason I brought Plasmoth was to, like, hit Morphezu and stuff. This is the only reason I brought it was to deal with Morphezu. So I'm fine with it, with Plasmoth dying to kill Morphezu. Well, that's great. I guess I can just go into the Phage Knot now, right? I can also go Banoki and then Chase Down, but I'm just gonna go Phage Knot. Then if I Zip Zap and they go into Lashent, I get to go into the Monkey. But then they're just gonna go for Briar Block, right? There's no reason to save that. Okay, they just go straight Lashent. Oh, I get to go Hagenosh now. And I get to throw out Fiery Fondant. Unless they just... I could bulk up, though. Actually, does a Paralyzed Morphezu? I know these like to run 168. Nimble to get 144. Paralyzed is 72 speed. I can outspeed it, and if it's... Oh, no, I outspeed it no matter what. Nimble 200 is 74. I have 77 speed. Yeah. I can bulk up here. I bulk up no matter what here. And looking at his team, he doesn't look like he can break through the super easily. I just bulk up no matter what. If they're going to Briar Block to stall my energy. That or just go hard Morphezu. But if they go hard Morphezu, I get to get my free Fiery Fondant, so I got +2 melee defense. So Doku can't break through me. Is it just hard Morphezu? This can never outspeed me, because we know it's not Boots. We know it's not Boots. I don't think it's Boots anyway. Yeah, we just kill. And now we get +1 melee defense. We have enough for a Rejuvenate. We have enough bulk to survive. Okay. Hagenosh is on the field. Here we go. Here. No! Okay, Samarine's in. It gets a Terrifying off. It definitely wants to hit us here. I might have to wait, honestly. Or does it just fade away? Oh, he crit. Oh, the 2 damaging moves that he used on me crit. Oh, that is so sad to see. I get crit there. Man. That's boring. And the bug fixes are happening. This guy crit my Hagenosh every move. Isn't that tragic? Well, I guess I can just rogue now, right? Briar Block if you want, buddy. If I showed Chase... I mean, I think this dies to Chase. No, it wouldn't die to normal Chase down. I'm just going to rogue. I needed the Hagenosh too for the Chienta. I mean, Phage Knot could take a hit, and then it can Jolt. He's considering if I'm going to Chase down. He might just go for his Slap to get rid of my item. Or he just Briar Blocks. No, he was considering me predicting like a wait or something, I guess, on his Briar Block, but I can just kill him. Man, that crit on the Hagenosh. Because then I wait, I live Wave Wrecker, and then I'm fine. I think I always live. Let me check +2. Samarine with 200 Wave Wrecker. It only does like 30. It only does 30, then at some point I can bulk up again. So Chienta's in. Luminami can come in. The Lashent died, so Flash and Flee is free. They've shown Samarine, Chienta. Yeah, we're fine here. I'm never worried about this because I can just Mega Chomp here. And I don't take that much from the Mega Punch. He would need to Brawl Boost again, and then be Rageful Plushie. Then he would 2-shot with Mega Punch. Or they just go into Samarine, which they can do. Oh, it's Protagon. Phage Knot just wins then. I just Jolt spam with Phage Knot and it picks up a kill every time. Yeah, I just do that. And Banoki isn't too useful. Yeah, no, I think I just sack Banoki here. If they Zip Zap, that's fine. I go Phage Knot, then I just Zip Zap. My problem is I don't know what item that Samarine is. So it could randomly be Clutch Plushie or Volt Pearl. It could randomly be that. I mean, yeah, here's Zip Zap. It makes a lot of sense. So here's Chienta. Yeah, this makes sense. I mean, he's not winning. I don't think he has any way of winning. Oh, no, he lost. Okay. Don't know why you stayed in with Chienta there, I'll be honest, man. That wasn't a very good stay in there at all. Because that doesn't do anything. Because now I just Zip Zap. Or not Zip Zap, Jolt, and you lost. Like, I just Jolt now. I don't think Volt Pearl even saves you because I've taken no chip on my Phage Knot and I have enough for 5 jolts. Yeah, he's just dead. Can't do that much about it. So he losing Protagon to Jolt. Oh, he's trying to stall energy when I just have Jolt. Yeah, that just dies. Okay, I mean, Hagenosh, I don't... No, it actually would have won the endgame. It actually would have won the endgame if I didn't get crit by the Samarine, because he had Chienta, which I walled, and then the Protagon, which didn't do that much to me. Unless it was, everything. Unless it was everything. Unless it was, Specs at +1 with a crit. But knowing how my Hagenosh had been getting crit today, probably not too far off. Yeah, he stayed in with the Chienta, which was really dumb. I don't know why he stayed in. Or he Brawn boosted instead of just going for kill. He should have just gone for kill and Mega Punched, because who cares if I go Luminami? You just switch back into Protagon. I Flash and Flee, I go Phage Knot, and you lose. He couldn't do anything. All he could do was stay alive a bit longer. That's all he could have done. But I think the first battle really showed how strong that Hagenosh was. Like, I just lived. I lived in so many situations. Okay, while these bug fixes are going on, I've got a guest appearances.
Yeah, hi. I'm hunting this dang nemesis. I found another alpha speeder. Help me.
Yippee! What about
Yippee.
you, Arcs?
I'm just doing some casual double hunting for the event, and I'm just gonna keep going until these until this bug fixes happen, and then keep on doing some more hunting. In fact, I'm close to pity. I just got an Elephage, a pumpkin one too, so that's interesting.
But yeah, with all that being said, we'll head into the final battle now. It all comes down to this: Jimmy, Joe, Bobby. And knowing Jimmy, Joe, Bobby, that's a Soulburst Hagenosh. So we're going to be dealing with a Soulburst Hagenosh under Heat Wave, so we could maybe take advantage of the heat. I also see a whopping 1 electric resist, so... Oh, 2 electric resists, so... I can lead off with this again because it outspeeds their entire team. Their realistic boots user is either Cosmillion or Chartiki. I go this for Chartiki, then we're always fine. This also works for Cosmillion. Sort of, unless it has Hydro Blast, but it's Heat Wave, so of course they're not going to have that. This is also broken, of course, because I can kind of just click Rogue Assault and then something dies. I guess Rage Attack was actually better because there's less resists. And then do I just go with this, or do I bring something to try to beat Cosmere? I mean, this can provoke it, but I'm very not excited to maybe have to break through the Cosmere because I don't have many things to do that. Yeah, I don't have many things to break through the Cosmere. Oh, crap. The one time I don't bring Protagon, I also have to struggle against this Ventation, so... Or I can say how I used to say it. I used to say, Venticine. So, hey. Well, this is really bad for Jimmy Joe Bobby starting off because he's setting up the Heat Wave, and I can just click Zip Zap, and honestly, this probably just kills Pillowforge. I'm gonna be honest, it probably just kills. I'm gonna really hope I brought my Hagenosh. Did I even bring Hagenosh? No, I did. I don't think I brought, Festifer or, something else. Oh, this is a big hit on something that I really wanted to hit. Oh, that's not that big, actually. I thought that'd do a lot more. I might have to go this immediately. I think I'm going to. I think I absolutely have to get this Cosmere as low as possible, and I'm fine if Banoki dies doing it. I'm honestly fine with it. It also probably could just kill. Oh, it's Banoki. Why was I worried? It just kills. It's Banoki. Doot, 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 doot. Doot 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 doot. Well, that died in 1 hit, so we now, I mean, that being dead opens up the Hagenosh a ton. So Cosmillion is in. We outspeed this no matter what, so we could actually just kill it because we're Banoki. So let's just kill it. Because we're very nimble. They'd have to be boots to outspeed me. So this also would scout for boots, but we can also just kill it, so. More things out of the way for Hagenosh. We need Billaforge dead the most, so realistically they would go Billaforge here, right? Billaforge honestly has a solid opportunity to survive. This doesn't just die, right? No, it doesn't just die. This is gonna have bulk. It's gonna soul burst. It's gonna have bulk. This will have bulk. It will survive this hit. We will die in the process. Unless they rejuvenate, then they die. Jimmy probably could rejuvenate. Maybe. Maybe. Potentially. Huh. Such a cool soul burst, dude. Look at it. So cool. We can just blow this thing up. Goodbye. Does it just kill? Balanced, by the way. I've gotten 3 kills so far. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, I'll save this Raging Tackle for the Billaforge when I want to just win. I'm just gonna go Hagenosh. Okay. Got our Hagenosh in against Fire Breath from Chartiki. We're gonna take literally 0. It's Inferno and choice specs, so never mind. It's not even Inferno, actually. Okay, I guess we're going to go for a bulk up. I mean, we're kind of useless now. So, yeah. We're a little useless now. What are they gonna go into? Yeah, there's not Hagenosh, Billaforge. This is something that I'm not expecting at all to be able to beat, but there is honest potential. Maybe. We're gonna have to see. Okay, we bulk up for free here, and depending on what this Billaforge clicks, we don't need any more. I probably just go for, if it's Earthquake, it could just be full melee. I'm gonna Meltdown to get rid of its item, so I don't get hit by anything weird. Meltdown. No more Fire Essence. Muck Blast. We should take nothing from that. Oh no, they don't have an Earth move. We're gonna Rejuvenate. That did half because it's a range attack. It's a range attack that uses your melee attack. It's freaking awesome. Boy, oh, Jimmy Bobby can't beat it. Jimmy Bobby does not have an Earth move. Well, now at this point, it's just Fiery Fondant. Does the most damage under heat. This should 2-shot in this range. Does a lot. Metal Blast. Oh no, Jimmy Joe Bobby. Jimmy Joe Bobby, my boy. And Smoldering Heat goes down, so the Chartiki does not even get boosted attacks from Inferno. I think it's Inferno anyway, because I think it's supposed to take damage after the heat ends, or after the heat wave turns. So, like, I think anyway. Also, Bernoki could have just won as well, but we ball. And now, we end the battle with a Baneful Bash. Sheesh. I didn't get to use the ability, because no one was setting up hazards, you know? Like, there were no hazard setters, so I had no reason to ever switch it really in. And it just dies. Well, I guess when you fight a Sun team with Hagenosh, it works out really well. But yeah, hopefully that you all enjoyed. And yeah, overall, I think this Soul Burst is probably, okay, look. I know that it did really well in this video. It's because I had really solid matchups, but I don't think it is that great. Pyrolin is kind of just there as well. Costs less and doesn't use your Soul Burst slot. It does have a cool niche of being able to have that Meltdown ability that gets rid of their item and also hits on the range side, which is really solid. But overall, I will say, I think it's fine. I don't think it's as good as I showcased it to be. I think I just got pretty good battles. But yeah, hope that you all enjoyed. and I'll see everyone later. Bye!